Here we are, this is where it all began. Princess of Wales Hospital at Ely, 18th of December 1982. Ben was born, and Jackie and Alan could not have been happier.
Oh, isn't he lovely? Oh, is he a good boy?
What a beautiful, beautiful baby.
Good boy.
Congratulations, Ben and Lisa.
Perfect. Here we are at 69 The Butts, where Ben spent most of his childhood choosing which team he really wanted to follow. He started with Nigeria for a period, Wimbledon, Liverpool. Due to his proximity to the club, he plumped for Man United, and he's been die-hard ever since. I think it was twice he's been there. Do you know where he's been? One, two, three, go.
It's a perfect day, drinks and thingy in the park. Then a movie too, late and then home.
Or do we do another one as well?
Do one more.
Then go to the movies with you, and then home.
Right, do it again.
Then later a movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the words if you need to use them. We can do as many takes as you want. Hello, John. How you doing?
Very well, how are you?
Do you remember Ben Fuller, who used to live at 69 The Butts?
Do I remember the little son? He used to keep kicking the bloody window.
Right, we'll do take two. Go.
Just a perfect day.
You made me forget myself.
I thought I was someone else.
No, you can't look at the words while you're doing it. You just got to go for it. You got to.
So, it was a distressing night back in summer 2008, where I saw the horrific side of Ben Fuller come out, the violent side actually. I wasn't expecting to see it. And we were out one night, me, Fuller, our good friend Andrew Pye, the three amigos, three housemates of the ranch. Thought we were the best of friends, but something happened to Ben that night and he just turned. We were having a beer, I think it was a Picture and Piano on Upper Street. We'd had a few beers, you know, the night had been going well, but I could see something was different about Ben. He had a funny look about him. But you know, I didn't think anything of it. I thought it might just be down to it taking another pace in a Pro Evo, but it can't be that, because he was used to that. Like, that used to happen all the time. He's from Soham, so he can't really handle his beer. I don't know if it was down to that, but I don't know, it was something different. Anyways, you know, we were chatting away, and then he started picking on me, poking him, saying that I hadn't brought him around, and you know, I didn't stand my hand, and you know, being a generous, kind of honest guy, that really wound me up. So I kind of said, well, that's not the case. Like, I've bought the round before this, you know, Pipe had that the round before that. You bought one. That's how rounds work. We take a turn each. But he was having none of it. So we had a big row, and I got a bit upset with him, and you know, I had to leave because you know, I've just not seen Ben like that before. So I went home. Oh, good boy. Went to bed. You know, thought I'd sleep it off. Left him and Pipe to it. But turns out the next day I got the story from Pipe as to what had happened, and it just went from bad to worse. Pipe and Ben carried on for a bit, but Ben was obviously just itching for a file to commit some kind of crime that night, because they left the pub, went to get the night bus home, and Pipe, you know, he's a sensible guy, knows his way around town, directed Fuller to the correct bus stop, but Fuller again, itching for a fine, challenged him, said, no, it's not the right bus stop. Pipe said, that is the right bus stop. He said, no, like, this is the one I need, and Pipe said, no mate, that one goes into central London, like, the opposite direction. He said, no, none of it. So Pipe, being, you know, a sensible man, left him to it, there was no arguing. So Pipe got on the bus, got home within about 10 minutes, as you would, on the right bus. Fuller got on the other one, and ended up in Waterloo, south of the river. Apparently got out of the bus, it was a bit late, because he was probably on one of the later night buses before they ran out. Tube was finished, so he jumped in a cab all the way home from Waterloo. Don't know how much it cost him, but quite a bit, I imagine. He rolled up at the ranch, back at the house, me and Pipe, a sensible Andrews, fast asleep, separate beds. Didn't hear a thing. He'd forgotten his key, which is another Ben trait, to be honest, forgetfulness. So no surprise, but yeah, he'd forgotten his key. So apparently he was knocking on the door to get in. Me and Pipe were dead to the world, didn't hear anything, didn't answer our phones. So Ben thought he'd try and throw some stuff up at Pipe's window, which is at the front of the house, to get his attention. Being the high-rolling telephone line manager, or something like phone systems manager or something that Ben is, all he had in his pocket was pound coins. So I was throwing these pound coins up at Pipe's window, nothing happening. So then again, it must have been the mood he was in that night, something was wrong, this just proves it. He put his fist through the front door window. Let himself in, must have then went up to bed. It wasn't until the next morning, Pipe was up first as always, making his banana and porridge. Noticed at the front door, and then coming up past him up the stairs was a trail of blood. What the hell's happened here? Like, looked out, the front door was smashed, hanging open still. Thought, what, have we been broken into or what? And had the neighbours, Brian and Sheila, come round from next door, elderly, you know. Heart's not really up to that kind of fright on a Friday night, so they'd been put through the mill, and you know they were asking the same thing, like, is everything okay? But yeah, so I got up next to think, and me and Pipe were standing there thinking, what the hell's going on here? Then Fuller wakes up, mess of all over his knuckles, blood all over his hands, oblivious to what's happened, but apparently yeah, he'd put his fist through the window and broken in. When he couldn't get in, just went crazy, put his fist through the window and let himself in, put us through hell, put Brian and Shirley through hell. They've not been the same since.
Caught red-handed.
Caught red-handed, breaking and entering. Ben Fuller.
Thank you very much for your time.
No problem. Hope it's some help.
The door opened, and he come, we went to the toilet, out he come. I said, every half hour later, he come back again. That happened about 2 or 3 times. I said, I think you better go home, mate. He said, oh, do you feel rough? I said, well, you bloody well had it. I had a spicy burger. I said, you bloody well did. So he phoned his father up. He said, I can't come and get you. So I've been drinking. I can't come and get you. So I walked home with him. I walked right to his house with him. Then I come by the church as that struck 3 o'clock.
Bloody hell.
Then that long couple of bloody night I ever had. Brett never woke up all bloody night. he never woke up. And I come back, I only was sleeping in the tent, and I was trying to go, and I laid there, I heard that bloody hell they laid in there, I don't know, I looked down on a rock, that was. I got up, I come here, I was sleeping in the chair, and then in the morning, it was about 8:30, told you see Brett stick his head outside the tent. He come around, he said, where's Ross? I said, took him home and didn't know it. He said, well, I never heard him. I said, no, you was the sound of bloody sleep, man.
Did you have to tell him what he'd done?
Right. Poor old Ross.
How spicy burger got him.
A spicy burger he had. But they weren't, nobody could beat him fishing. Nobody could beat him. That doesn't catch big ones, but they couldn't catch as many as what he caught. Yeah.
Three, two, one, go.
You're gonna reap just what you sow. You're gonna reap just what you sow. You're gonna reap just what you sow. You're
bit more welly. Just give it some, a few fist punches. That's it.
You're gonna reap just what you sow.
Right, three more times for me. Go.
You're going to reap just what you sow. You're going to reap just what you sow. You're going to reap just what you sow.
Right, that'll do.
Go.
You gotta reap just what you sow. 3, 2, 1, go.
You're going to reap just what you sow, yeah.
You now filming.
I'm filming. So, Dor, what was it about his little toe then that was so weird?
I think the only way you can describe it really is that it's shaped like a piece of Toblerone.
Blimey. Is that why he probably affected his football career?
Well, yeah, because he's obviously never been that good, and I think other than just not being that good at football, his toe probably didn't help. Yeah.
Yeah. Poor guy.
I know, it's a shame that one man has to put up with so many things being wrong with him.
Too much toilet roll and a weird toe. Blimey. Okay, cheers, mate.
No problem. No, thanks again.
Here we go. So, Dor, when you first met Ben, was there any weird things that you saw about him, found out about him?
What do you mean, apart from his weird toe?
Yeah.
Oh, he does use a hell of a lot of toilet roll.
Okay. Did he ever like block the toilet up? Or was it just a?
Yeah, no, at least half a dozen times.
And how did he unblock the toilet?
I think he used a coat hanger mainly.
Really?
Was his method of choice.
Oh,
yeah.
right, okay.
Yeah. It was effective because he went in there, sorted it, done.
Okay. Well, thanks very much for that.
No problem.
Do a thumbs up. One just about here, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Look at the guy speaking.